If you are running Google ads for your body shop, stop running radius ads. If you don't know what that means, my name is Shah. I own a body shop here in Southern California and I run Google ads for body shop owners just like you. If you don't follow me right now. Otherwise, you may never see me again. So when you're running a radius ad on Google for the location, so when you go into Google, you go to campaign settings, you go to the location settings and you run a radius location as opposed to a zip code location or as opposed to multiple zip code locations, what happens is you don't get as granular data as you can and the insight is not as rich. And what do I mean by that? Imagine a big circle around your shop, right? Like a 20-mile radius around your shop. And Google goes, yep, someone from within the circle contacted you. And that's it. So what does that mean? Someone within a 25-mile radius? Okay, that doesn't really give me any information. Now, I want you to imagine something a little bit different. Imagine you take that same circle, you break it into all the different zip codes, right? That are within that circle. And now every single time a lead comes in, Google can tell you exactly what zip code that customer came from. That is powerful because zip codes in a lot of big towns, at least, even in some small towns, are much smaller than like the cities, right? So you have, let's just say 2 or 3 or 4 cities within, or maybe even one city, if it's a big city, within that 20-mile radius. But now imagine you broke that into 15 different sections, and those sections are more like neighborhoods. And you can tell, hey, look, I'm getting these 1999 Corollas and 2003 Nissan Altimas from this zip code, while the other zip code is providing me 2023 BMWs and 2020 Mercedes S-classes. By the way, what's crazy is that it costs you the same. It costs you literally the same to get someone from that richer neighborhood to click on your ad that's body shop near me or collision repair near me, that it costs you in that like slightly lesser neighborhood that's bringing you maybe some older cars. Maybe the household income in that neighborhood is lower. They just happen to have cars that are not as new, right? Here's the thing. In 2026, our body shop is generating probably 190 leads, of which 85% of them are cars that are newer than 2018. I want you to think about that for a second, right? Regardless of what car it is, it could be a Corolla for all I care. I'm making money on a car that's 2018 plus, and I know that the car's not just going to get totaled right off my lot like a lot of these 2011, 2007 cars. It's really, really important for you to be focused on these little zip codes as opposed to trying to bulk everything into a radius. So if you're running Google ads right now, I highly recommend that you go into your location settings and your campaign settings and double check to make sure you're not running a radius. And if you're working with a company that's running a radius, I'm sorry to say they probably have no idea what they're doing, or they don't really care to do the job at the standard that it should be done. If you need help with that, obviously you can go ahead and contact me. You can hit the link in my bio. It's bodyshopbyshaw.com. You can schedule a meeting with me. I'd love to look at your Google ads if you're running them already for your body shop. So if you're looking for an expert that knows the business and is running them for themselves, go ahead and contact me. I'd love to help you out. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.